And they're off and racing. From the inside, Uncle Earl vies for the early lead. Right alongside, Bear Creek is there to challenge. In third, Captain Mad Jack, and outside in fourth, Blitchton. It's still Uncle Earl, 6-5 in the wagering, co-favorite with the 4, Captain Mad Jack, who sits third. Between those two, Bear Creek is second, and coming after the leader in fourth is Blitchton. Uncle Earl still with that lead. Willie Martinez try to nurse that speed on the front end and hold off Bear Creek and the rest of the pack. Sneaking up the inside, Blitchton now takes third away from Captain Mad Jack, who drops back to be fourth. Uncle Earl still with that lead. 3 parts of a length better than Bear Creek. Blitchton is on the move. Third up the inside, back in fourth, Captain Mad Jack. 22-2 the opening quarter, half 45-2. It's been a quick pace, and Uncle Earl continues to lead as they drive for home. It's Bear Creek sitting in second. Outside, Blitchton trying to make a late move on the far outside. Uncle Earl screaming out for the wire. Here comes Blitchton on the outside between horses. Bear Creek, Uncle Earl, Willie Martinez. Here comes Blitchton trying to nail him at the wire. 3 of them across the track. Photo finish in between horses. Bear Creek made it very close for Blitchton. Uncle Earl dropped back to be third. Unofficial winning time, 109-4. Hold all tickets. Photo finish for the win. Outside, Shamma now putting in a late bid. Looking for room up the rail is Eye Strong. There's 3 of them across the track. Here comes Shamma after Smoke Lightning. Down on the inside, Slippery and Wet still there. Digging in, Smoke Lightning. Outside, Shamma trying to get there. These two inseparable to the wire. Look like Smoke Lightning held on, but it's close enough for a photo. Judges will decide. Shamma second. Up for third came Eye Strong in a photo with Slippery when Wet. And they're off and racing in the third. Outside, there goes Atlantic Sun to vie for the lead. He's joined further out by Detangler flying up the rail. Samurai Legacy is there. Also on the rail is Don't Dare Me. Then we drop back another length and a half to outside to Cluncha. Then comes Charlie. Charlie a long ways back to Wild Winter. On the lead, Samurai Legacy. Huber Villagomez trying to steal this one on the front end. Back between horses is Atlantic Sun, joined on the rail by Don't Dare Me. And then 3 wide of that group, Detangler is right there with him as well. Another 2 lengths back to Cluncha, followed by Charlie. Charlie, Wild Winter still at the back. Samurai Legacy with the lead, trying to hold off the company. On the outside, Detangler now moves up, takes second. Back third towards the inside, Don't Dare Me. Cluncha's come alive on the outside and coming well. Back towards the inside, Charlie. Charlie looks for racing room between horses. Atlantic Sun still in with a chance. It's going to be Samurai Legacy trying to hold off everybody. Don't Dare Me right there second, angling off the rail. Here comes Charlie. Charlie putting in a late bid, but Samurai Legacy has got the lead, and they're not going to catch him today. Back in second, Don't Dare Me. Sitting third was Charlie. Charlie. And rounding off your super was Cluncha. Winning time, 109-3. Now they're all in line, and they're off and racing in the fourth. Far outside, Eagles Palace shows speed. Rushing up between horses comes Over It. And inside of those two, driving through, there goes Fast Action with Abe Honestly. Now moving up into second along the inside. Back in third is Kayang. And further out, moving up, is Hartel. We drop back another length towards the inside. Journal on a Mission. Then comes Over It, joined on the far outside by Eagles Palace. Another length back to Wild Enough. And the early trailers are going to be Audacious Antone and the late closing Legio. On the lead, Abe Honestly. Scott Spieth out there has a short lead. Fast Axton right alongside, applying that pressure. On the far outside, Hartel races in third. Now passed further out by Eagles Palace, who takes flight, and he's coming up into third, now taking second. Very wide and Audacious Antone now making a late bid as well. Abe Honestly, the one to catch, has the lead right alongside Eagles Palace. Down the center track, here comes Audacious Antone, and pulling away Eagles Palace. Late charge from Audacious Antone, but it'll be second best as Eagles Palace will land in the winner's circle. It's Audacious Antone in second, back third, Legio, and late for fourth was General on a Mission. Winning time, 110-2. And they're off in the fifth. You Must Be a Weasley breaks for the lead, quickly joined by Paid the Preacher, and inside of those two is Pure Spring on the move. Racing in the fourth position, Moving up is going to be Samurai Song, and then towards the back of the pack, You Must Be a Weasley drops back with Magic Stick, and the early trailer is Samurai Song. They head around the turn and out to the backside. Your leader by a nose is Bishy. Pure Spring right alongside, applying the pressure, now sticks ahead in front. 3 wide, Paid the Preacher is there as well. 2 lengths back to You Must Be a Weasley, the favorite, who's joined on the outside and passed now by Samurai Song. And at the back of the pack is Magic Stick. 3 of them across the track vying for the lead between horses. Pure Spring, Bishy along the rail, and Paid the Preacher sitting in third, just half a length off the lead. Behind them, Samurai Song in contention for the win. Another 3 or 4 lengths back to You Must Be a Weasley, and then comes Magic Stick. It's still Bishy out there. Long shot, 32-1. Try to hold them off. Second is Pure Spring. Paid the Preacher on the outside. And looming large is Samurai Song just behind them, sitting in fourth. Then we drop back another 3 or 4 lengths on the inside. You Must Be a Weasley, who's coming alive. And Magic Stick at the back. Off the turn, outside, Paid the Preacher. Pure Spring between horses. Here comes Samurai Song on the far outside. It's Samurai Song now striking the lead. Paid the Preacher and Pure Spring battling for second. On the far outside, You Must Be a Weasley coming with a rush, but Samurai Song got the jump and is jumping to the winner's circle. In second was You Must Be a Weasley. Back in third, Pure Spring, and Paid the Preacher rounds off your superfecta. Winning time 139.3. And they're off in the sixth. Right to the lead goes Clear for Action up alongside. Heart Count is there. Looking for room down on the rail is Flawless Bourbon. Also in that mix, Flatter Me Please. And going wide there, D Crazy to the turn. We drop back into the link to Jen Song, and the early trailer will be the closer, Surf and Turf. They head around the turn. Clear for Action. Clear on the lead by a length and a half. Racing in second, inching up closer. Hard Count after the leader early. Those two are opening up by 3.5 lengths on Flawless Bourbon. Then comes Flatter Me Please. Behind them on the inside, moving up, Jen Song. To the outside, D Craziness. And then at the back of the pack still is Surf and Turf. It's Clear for Action, the one to catch out there with the lead by a length and a half. Hard Count in pursuit second. Moving a bit closer from third. Here comes Flawless Bourbon. 15-1 shot looking for the upset. Then to the outside is Flatter Me Please. Inside Jen Song. And then at the back of the pack still are D Craziness and Surf and Turf. The one to catch, Clear for Action, out there with the advantage. Hard Count there on the outside, now within a half length the lead. Right behind them, Flawless Bourbon in with a chance. We'll look for racing room. And then we drop back another 3 lengths. Moving up on the outside, here comes a late bid from D Craziness. Short lead for Clear for Action, but Heart Count on the outside is coming after him. Jen Song and Pablo Morales up into third, followed by Flawless Bourbon. Clear for Action. Here comes Jen Song on the outside. Jen Song gonna look him in the eye and go right on by. Gonna be very tight here. Photo finish for place. Flawless Bourbon in a photo with Clear for Action. Another photo for fourth between Surf and Turf and D Craziness. Unofficial winning time 1:41 and 1. And there they go. On the outside, breaking together are Boo Boo Kitty and Barbara. Those two stride for stride, with Boo Boo Kitty now taking over on the lead. Up into third on the inside, Linguistic, the favorite, followed by Epicurean. Now we drop back into the lake on the outside to Judy's Miss Officer and Runaway Breeze. Right now, Boo Boo Kitty has the lead. A Deal Eye Yellow with the advantage. Inching closer up the inside, here comes Linguistic. In between horses is Barbara. On the far outside, that is Epicurean. Then we go back a length and a half on the inside to Judy's Miss Officer, who's now passed on the outside by New Ways to Dream. Still trailing the field. Another 3 lengths behind are going to be Judy's Miss Officer, followed by Runaway Breeze. The leader remains Boo Boo Kitty, but company's a-coming on the far outside. New Age to Dream is 4 wide alongside Linguistic now coming after the leader. Boo Boo Kitty digging in and holding off so far. Linguistic has asked for more and trying to straighten out and get to the leader, but Boo Boo Kitty gives him the slip and pulls away by 5 in the end. In second, Linguistic. The battle for show goes to Judy's Miss Officer, finishing ahead of New Ways to Dream. Winning time 1:08 and 4/5 seconds. And they're off in the 8th. Set of the track, trying for the lead is Red Cat. On the inside, there goes Cooper's Crescent moving through. Far outside, Pollock is on the move. It's Pollock and Cooper's Crescent vying for the lead as they head to that first turn. Back behind them third, it's Red Cat, off to a good beginning. Now passed on the far outside by Tap Solution, who's up into third. Back in fifth on the inside comes Mambo Cello. Holy Truth is there. And then another gap back to the trailers. They are Boomin' Goose and Go Hippo Go. They race down the backside, and the battle up front continues. Inside, Pollock has the lead. Cooper's Crescent right alongside, applying the pressure, coming after the lead. Back in third, Tap Solution getting a perfect stalking trip. There's about 7 or 8 lengths back to the rest of the field. Red Cat sits in fourth, now joined by Shakedown, who's on the move. Towards the rail comes Lauderdale. And another link back on the outside. Holy Truth underway. Mambo Cello. And the trailers are going to be Boomin' Goose, followed by Go Hippo Go. On the inside, Pollock, Rocco Bow in a short lead. Outside, Cooper's Crescent and Ronald Allen Jr. coming after him. Right behind them, Tap Solution looms large in third and gaining on the top pair. Then we drop back a good 7 lengths to Red Cat sitting in fourth. It's Cooper's Crescent now emerging with a lead in the 2-path. Down on the rail, Pollock tries to battle back. Down the center, Tap Solution trying to come late. Then racing into the fourth position is going to be Lauderdale, now passed on the far outside. A late bid charge coming on the outside from Boomin' Goose. Boomin' Goose is full of run and coming after lead. Boomin' Goose and Pablo Morales prevail here. The mad dash for second goes to Holy Truth. Photo finish for third between Mambo Cello and Cooper's Crescent. Winning time 1:43 flat.